So, what keeps you awake at night? Why can you not fall asleep? You answered this question just before, but think about it a little bit more. Might it be that you're uncertain about the future, that you feel scared, that you don't know exactly what's going to happen the next day, that there are other people that want something from you, you don't know how to respond, that there are certain things that just keep you up thinking how to address them, that you don't know how to deal with. What keeps CEOs awake? What is your best guess? Could it be the next investor meeting? Could it be customers that aren't happy with what you're doing? Could it be NGOs that are knocking on your door, questioning your practices? Could it be a news article that says your company is doing something wrong and there's a lawsuit? Any of these things could be true. What keeps CEOs awake oftentimes is that as much as you, when you cannot sleep, that they don't know how to deal with something. Here is a man that keeps many CEOs awake. His name is Larry Fink. He manages one of the largest money management funds, $6 trillion US. That's a third of the entire United States gross domestic product. He controls 5 to 7% of every publicly listed organization in the United States and beyond. He manages a lot of pension fund money. When I'm saying he, it's a company that he started, of course, with many other people now involved. He recently wrote a letter to the CEOs saying, I need you to step up. I need you to face these current crises of leadership and of poor management. And he does mention a couple of things that people in the CEO position aren't typically used to think about. You will read this letter soon, but one of the main points that he's making, I want you to think about the social purpose that your company has. What is the social purpose of a for-profit business, you might think? And they might think. Like, we are here to make lots of money, to make our shareholders happy, to maximize shareholder value. That has been the traditional mantra. And here is an investor that has so much money and so much influence, and he says, I think maybe you need to rethink what you're doing and what your business is about. This is a nightmare for many. It keeps them up. His letter to the CEOs and his subsequent letters are what the business elite is talking about. At the annual gathering in Davos, which is an elite meeting of business people, political leaders, and other societal leaders, everybody apparently talked about Larry's letter. It was such a surprise. And it was controversial. The reports were in many ways very critical of this position and this question and this letter. The knives are out for Fink. Attack on ESG. A lot of controversy here. What could be so scary is my question to you. What is it that he says as an investor as one who should be interested in maximizing shareholder value. That gets CEOs upset. That gets leaders in business upset, so much so that they cannot sleep.